What went wrong with Snow White? She was when she was casted, like, she has the voice. I can totally see her being Snow White, but as literally I feel like the initial melting point was when she had that interview.
Weird, weird.
When she started trashing Snow White. I feel like Snow White is such a traditional character. It's been with many generations since like the 30s. It's a very traditional woman. And when she started trashing that very traditional character, there's nothing wrong with being a damsel in distress. There's nothing wrong with being a mother. You don't always have to be a girl boss, okay? And also, it's not wrong to be, I want to be a girl boss. There's nothing wrong with that either. I just feel like it should have been its own original character instead of messing up with tradition. It's like saying if James Bond is a woman. I know that they were thinking of that. It's just some things are just meant to stay as tradition. It's not to be hateful towards an area of, just it's just not meant. You can make original characters like Princess Tiana. She was an originally black character, which I love. That's it's towards her character roots. But when it came with Snow White, you're changing the fundamentals of this character. You're making her a girl boss, and then you're trashing on in the original. So why are you going to be Snow White if you don't even like the original? I think that was the main point that people were hating on it. And people were calling Rachel Zegler like a narcissist, and I could totally see it from those interviews. And then also attacking your fans, saying there was a lot of hatred towards the fans, blaming it on the fans instead of, you know what I mean? And then I heard a lot of, but the shame of it is that Rachel Zegler is super talented. Her voice is so beautiful. Oh my god, like she's such a powerhouse. If she was maybe the first original Latina princess, I would have gone for that. You know what I mean? Instead of changing something that was originally, like Snow White. Mirror Mirror. If you guys have watched Mirror Mirror with Emily in Paris and I think what was the name again? Emma Roberts. With Notting Hill, that right there is the perfect example of what Snow White is. She's fair and kind, and they also put a little bit of girl boss of her being also like she was like a hunter or whatever with the dwarves, and also they casted real authentic people to go with to match the dwarves, and I feel like that authenticity wasn't in the most recent Snow White. And Gal Gadot as the evil queen. I don't know. She was really good in Wonder Woman. I just don't know if she was the right cast. She looks like her, but unfortunately, she didn't feel right for the character. And I don't know. I guess the lesson here is don't mess with tradition. Don't attack your fans. And just work hard and maybe come up with something original that resonates with a different audience. It's just don't mess with tradition.